And I'm happy to be back, baby. Hello, Atlanta. Just came back from the grocery store because that's what a grown bitch do, okay? She gonna replenish her house and home. That's one thing about it, baby. I ain't about to sit here hungry and hungry. I'm in my house and I got food. Girl, so I actually got back yesterday. And when I got back yesterday, I literally I just walked around my house, yo. I was just walking around this bitch like, yo, I am really, really blessed. Like, I'm really, really grateful for my home. You know what I'm saying? Like, a bitch, you know, you gotta leave your house to come back and really appreciate that bitch. Ain't that something? But, bro, this leaf real yellow. Hold on. But I ain't gonna lie. My plants is looking real planty. They looking real good. Shout out to my friends who watered my plants while I was away. All of this right here on this table, I had to label out what plant was what because I had left directions for them, okay? Because I got the kind of friends where you got to spell it out, okay? Shout out to them. Love you, Bookie. Both of y'all. Yeah, so they watered my plants for me while I was away. I was underwatering my plants and didn't even realize it until I started watering them more and started seeing them like grow and come alive. Like my plants were never looking crazy, but they weren't growing like that. Or like when it would grow new leaves, the leaves would die. So it's just like, dang, what's going on? Bitch, they wasn't watered. They weren't watered enough. Which is crazy to me because I really thought I was doing something. I wasn't doing enough. So now I went from watering them every like 2 to 3 weeks to watering them once a week or like a week and a half. I'll water them. Also, I definitely like check the soil and see if the soil's dry. If the soil's dry, then I water it. If the soil's not dry, if it's like a little damp, then I'll wait like a day or two before I go and water them. But basically it's like I'm not letting the water stay dry. The leaves on this plant have gotten so big. I'm just so proud of Bookie. Everybody is just looking like, they just looking good. They looking like, bitch, we here. Okay, so let's do what we need to do. First of all, I have a couple of things that I need to do. Like I need to go and check and see about this package. So y'all know originally for the concert I was gonna wear something else, right? And how about before I left I sent it off to be sent back and it never got returned. And so I'm like, what's going on? So I went to the spot that I dropped it at and let them know, and it was like, it was just a whole bunch of stuff. So I gotta check and see if they returned it back to my house because that's what we think they did. I'm about to wash these cherries. That's my new thing, baby. We are washing the fruit, not just rinsing it or washing it fully. After I saw that spider, I said, oh hell nah. So we're gonna let this sit for a second. Got some cherries. I also have some strawberries. I'm gonna throw them in this bad boy too, cause that's where the spider head came out of, a damn strawberry. Let me add some water to this. Some more water. Big ass strawberries. All right, we'll massage that after it sits in there for a second. I re-upped on some yogurt. I got some cereal. Y'all know I love this cereal. Got that. Got some milk. This is my preferred oat milk of choice. I don't like Oatly. I tried it, I didn't like it. I also don't like, what's the other one y'all told me to try? It's another one, Press, I think. That just sounds like what it would be called, but I don't think it's called Press. It's called something else. Nasty. Now, I think I tried it on here. Nasty. What was nasty? Oh, I got a cold pressed juice. What? I got a cold pressed juice. This one is called Citrus Refresh. It has oranges, pineapples, grapefruit, ginger, and lemons. I don't feel like I get enough vitamin C and like citrus eternally. I don't get it internally enough. So I was like, let me get that. Also, I'm trying a new brand of eggs, not because I don't like the other one that I use, but because this one was the same price and I got a whole additional row. It's more eggs here, it's 18 eggs. So I was like, hell no, let me try this. We can get this a try. And I do be eating a lot of eggs. Like, I eat eggs damn near every day. so this will not be going to waste. I still have more runs to make. Y'all know I want to go and get me some fresh flowers, and just like there's some stuff from Trader Joe's I want to get. Onion, lemon, lime. I really want to get this bread, but I get it from the DeKalb Farmers Market. That bread that I got from the DeKalb Farmers Market, I love. I got a sprouted bread. It was delicious. I loved it. So I want to get that again. Okay, while this is sitting, I'm gonna go and check on those packages. I'll be right back. Oh! Yo, they sure did return this right back to me. This is the dog kill package. Okay, that's good though. At least it's not like lost in oblivion somewhere. All right, I did get got by a TikTok ad. Let's see if the dress was worth the purchase. I'm trying to figure out why I got this print. I should have just got the black. Sometimes it's best to just go classic. Ooh, the material is bed sheets. Bed sheets, bed sheets, nothing but bed sheets. Girl, the way, now this is just dumb. I know it better fit cute. It's looking too little. Dang, I think it's low-key too damn little. That's really annoying, I'll tell you that. Nah, I will tell you that. I ain't got no problem telling you that. These are bed sheets. They're bed sheets. It might as well be a bed sheet. How the fabric feels and how thin it is. Wow, okay. Well, I don't remember what I paid for it, but I'll never do it again. I'll tell you that much. Clink. Okay, so what's first on the docket? Boink. I'd say eat something, I guess. Oh, fun fact, you know what I really like? Coming back and smelling what my house smell like when ain't been no action in here. Like I ain't been no earplugs in, ain't been no nothing. It's just like, what does my house smell like? And it smells good. Like that little comeback air that you get when you open up a door, I stay at home. So this is what my house smells like. You know how like there's some people who just smell like house? Like they smell like their house? Sometimes that's a compliment, sometimes it's not. My house smells almost like a man's been in here. Don't fuck with me. You don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. I'm so glad I bought that gun. No, remember I was telling y'all about that gun I got? It's an automatic, and I know that's illegal out here, but I still got it because Pookie and them said that they could get it from me, so they did. Huh? What? I think we're all clear. But it does kind of have like, it just smells like a man's been in here. Like, and by that I mean like that musky, musk, not must, musk smell. I don't know where that's from. Anyway, yeah. Oh, that's what I need to do. Massage it. I'm gonna put a little bit more of this in it. Give you a little bit more of that. Give you a quick massage to get out any and all gook. This is also great because you know we eating processed shit around here. We live in America, we eating some processed stuff. That's one thing I'll tell you, like, it felt like I was eating fresh food while I was in Europe. And I say it felt like, cause it's not to say that they ain't also on some processed shit as well. They definitely have processed food. But like something as simple as like the bread out there, the bread tasted so fucking good. It was ridiculous. And I didn't have that like slumped over feeling that I normally have when I eat a lot of bread. And I won't say that I was like particularly bloated or anything. I can feel like a filminess on these strawberries. And that's the point of this fruit wash, is to like get that shit off. Get it off. And you know these motherfuckers is processed. Look how big this hoe is. Shit is almost as big as my damn head. It's huge. Like, I don't know if you can tell, this is just a big ass strawberry. Am I gonna eat it? Of course. It's not going to waste, baby. I bought it. But it's just like, come on, dog. This ain't, I know it ain't grow like this. Now that's what I know. I know that. But they look delectable. They just look delectable. Good. All right. Yum. You are what you eat, girl. So eat some fruit for once. Ah! Oh my God. Try that. So I was thinking about something, and I was thinking about that thing that happens when you and a dude don't work out. You know what I mean? What leads to it, why it happened, and essentially why I'm okay with it most times. Now, a lot of times I'm okay with it because I don't even like the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just boils down to that. Like, bitch, I don't even like you like that. Like, I don't like you and I never liked you. I was trying to give you the opportunity to show me some. You know what I'm saying? So there's that element. It could be, you know, I've learned, you know, in our talking that maybe we just aren't a match. Like, that could happen sometimes. Maybe we want different things, whatever. Or it could be this. This is the one. When I realize that a man is not committed to finding solutions, to making sure that I understand where he's coming from in a healthy, communicative way, you know, because sometimes a man can try to make you get it by being gross and rude and overbearing. But I mean that way of just like someone who really wants you to understand them because they want us to understand each other, because their goal is for us to continue getting to know one another and, you know, build a relationship. Recently I had a situation where I felt like the guy just gave up, you know? We had a moment of miscommunication, and instead of doing what I would consider to be just the bare minimum of just like, you know, calling and being like, yo, here's what I meant, here's what I want, I'm sorry if it came off any other type of way. Instead, he was just like, oh well. That's how I felt. Like, it just felt like he had decided like it's not worth fighting for, which is a yuck feeling. You never want to feel like you're not worth the fight. You know, that's not a good feeling, especially for someone that you like. Like, you want the person who you like to want to fight for y'all's situation, and when they don't, it's really disappointing. It can be really, really disappointing. Another subject matter I want to talk about, and this is more so to do with just people in general. I really want us to not mistake being selfish as self-care and as like protecting your mental health. I've been seeing a lot of posts on Twitter and, you know, stuff that people are using as like, you know, bait to sound like, you know, this is the act of selfishness is really just the act of self-love and like self-preservation. Is really some bullshit. There are moments where you absolutely have to put yourself first and consider where you are mentally, emotionally, before you make decisions that will affect you. But there's a way to go about it. And I think that people have removed the responsibility of how to go about things. They just feel like, God damn, that motherfucker is headed to Uranus. Why was he going so fast? Oh my God. Yeah, but like, people don't feel like they need to be responsible for how their selfishness, whether good or bad, may affect another person. It's just kind of like, I gotta do this for me. I don't know what you're gonna do, figure it out, but I gotta do this for me. I just don't think that's how we need to be handling people who we're in friendships with or relationships with. Like, if it's some random Joe Blow off the street, please do your thing, bitch. You gotta choose you in that situation. I don't give a fuck, do what you gotta do. But towards a friend or someone who you're in relationship with, it's just like, to me, that is the opposite of what friendship and relationship is supposed to be, how we're supposed to be building this relationship. If you can't be responsible for the way your choices affect me, or you can't be thoughtful enough to consider how your decisions may affect me, then what are we doing? And everybody's not gonna get it, because everybody is incapable of looking outside of themselves. They're literally thinking about themselves. And you know, people are oh my God. They do one little thing of therapy, next thing you know, people are, you know what I mean? They using all these words, just like, it's just like, stop, just stop. You know, I think that people's access to therapy has allowed them, and then also just like the words that we've learned on the internet, and which I think is good, but I think the bad with that is that it's given irresponsible, selfish, and people who lack accountability space to live in that and mask it as self-preservation and caring about their mental health or emotion. It's just like, stop, please stop, okay? You really need to stop. I don't want to hear none of that, please, okay? I just can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. And if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then you probably one of the ones out here doing it. That's one thing about it. If we the ones that don't know what I'm talking about or got something to say, that we the ones out here violating. Yeah, we see you. You're synced. That's the thing about it, baby, you're synced. Let me put my arms down because the armpits are not shaved. Okay, so what shall we do? I say, because I definitely need to go take that to the spot. I need to go ahead and return that. He gonna be like, bitch, what I tell you? I told you it was at your house. He wasn't lying. Okay, so I take that there, and then what else I would do? I guess for B, I don't think that son of a gun used the damn. I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna go out. By go out, I mean handle the rest of my stuff. Yeah, let's eat some. Also, love the fact that the European time zone has me up earlier and going to sleep later, or going to sleep earlier and waking up earlier. Like last night, I was tired as fuck by 10 p.m. 10 p.m. I was over here like, instead of me just getting up, washing my face, brushing my teeth last night, you know what I did, bitch? I literally laid down on the couch and set my alarm for 30 minutes. Like, let me just get a 30-minute nap before I have to get up and do all that. I literally had to sleep before I did it. So anyway, was so fucking tired. Went to sleep at like 11 last night. Woke up this morning. Honestly, I woke up at 5 something and I said, nah. There's nothing for me at 5 a.m. I don't have a life at 5 a.m. So that's just not, you know, there's certain people who at 5 a.m. they can do stuff, not me. I'm not doing nothing at no damn 5. So I got up, I peed, I went back to bed, and I got up at 7 something. And I laid in the bed. I laid in the bed, I scrolled on my phone, and I don't want to get in the habit of doing that because honestly, when I was traveling, I wasn't on my phone like that. So I caught myself doing that last night too, of just like, when I had a stale or stall moment, I would get on my phone and I'm just like, instead of you getting on your phone, why don't you just do something? That's what I would do when I was traveling. Like, I would go do something, whether it be like, oh, go to a store, go back to a neighborhood that I liked and walk around, see what else new that I liked, like stuff like that. Like, I don't even venture out my own neighborhood for real. That's another thing. Like, I don't think, girl, I'm on a roll, ain't I? I feel like I don't think that I'm curious enough in my own home, like in my own neighborhood. The curiosity is not the same as if I'm traveling. And you know, I understand some aspects of that because it's like, I feel like I know this neighborhood. Like, you know, it's just like, I live here. So, you know, the excitement of looking around is not the same as when you're someplace that you've never been before. It's different. But when I'm looking for things to do outside of my phone, that's one thing I could do. Walk my neighborhood, see what new stores are around, you know, go to all these places, try a new coffee shop, try a little cafe. Like, just try the shit that's right here on your block. Patronize these businesses that you look at every day but you ain't never been in because you think it's not gonna be what you want. Just see, just be curious. Like, be curious here. Remember I was saying last night, like, what did I say last night? Or the other night, I was just talking about how, like, you know, I love that I'm a curious individual in general, and that my curiosity is what brought me to Europe and to every place that I've traveled, but especially the places that I've gone to solo. Just like, I've wanted to see these places, so like, I'm gonna go. And I was saying, for the girls who, you know, want to travel and want to, like, you know, perk up their curiosity, I said to start at home. And I'm gonna take my own advice. I want to start at home. I'm gonna sit in that chair I don't normally sit in. I'm going to do something in another area of my house I don't normally do it in. I just want to like touch point all the places in my life. I feel like it's gonna feel like I'm scratching an itch I didn't know needed to be scratched. And I'm really looking forward to that. Like I have a lot of pep in my step. Okay, so let me make some eggs. And then what else? Yeah, eggs, take that stuff back, go get more flowers. And that's it. Today's Friday. I do think I might go and see a friend. Also, oh, I was so happy to come back to Atlanta because this weather. I love humidity. I'm one of them ones. Like, I like humid weather. I've never been like oh, it's humid outside, unless my hair is straight. If my hair is straight, then that's annoying. But if not, I love humidity. I love how it makes my skin look. I love what it does for my hair. My hair looks a mess because I did not twist it last night. So I will need to do that before the day's done. But yeah, I love humidity, and it's humid as fuck out there. I was like, wow, being away from here, I didn't realize how humid it is until you come back and it's like, shit, it's really hot land now. Question, do you think I've done what I said I was gonna do? If you answered no, you're right. I ain't got no prizes for you, bitch. You better just be happy you got the right answer. No, see, the reason why is because a friend of mine is dealing with the loss in the family, and so myself along with some of her other friends went to go and spend some time with her. And then after that, I came home, and it's hot outside, babe. Like, it's really fucking hot. It's 86 degrees, and 86 degrees in Atlanta might as well be 96 degrees. It feels like that, you know what I mean? There's not a cloud in the sky. The sun is beaming. It's hot out there. I made myself a little snack, just a yogurt with some of those fresh strawberries, and I'm actually about to tear up some cherries. And then I said, I think I want to do my hair. Like, I think I want to put some twist in my hair. And so I went to the beauty supply store. Now, I violated because I ain't do nothing but going by the hair that I think I already have in my house. Like, this is the hair that I buy when I do my, those two big twists. But I'm gonna do a whole bunch of mini twists in my head. And I asked the girl, like, oh, you know, what's your suggestion to like moisturize my hair while I have the twist in? Like, I want to be able to moisturize my hair. And she was like, I just use an oil. That's when I realized I shouldn't be asking you. Sometimes I gotta just do what I know to do. So my thought was to use like a leave-in, like a spray-on leave-in. I have some of those. I went ahead and bought this braid cream from Pantene Gold Series because it's specifically made for what I was looking for. So you can use it to prep, you can use it to protect, or you can use it to like polish your braids off. I just want to make sure my hair is getting moisturized and my scalp doesn't have buildup. And so as far as the scalp goes, I bought this cleansing scalp treatment from Cream of Nature. This is supposed to be for protective styles, specifically for people who deal with a dry scalp. And you're supposed to put this on your scalp and then you use a towel to like wipe it off. So we gonna see what this gives. I also bought some fresh shears because I'm going to trim my ends, and I needed fresh shears because these I've had for so long and they over with. They ain't doing nothing. So I tried to make a TikTok of my Beyonce experience, bitch. I spent an hour editing on TikTok only for it to close and everything that I edited to be gone. So I have not fucked with the app since then. I know about CapCut. I know I can edit on CapCut. I just have never had that issue with TikTok before, so I wasn't expecting it to do that, and it was devastating. Okay, this is dying. Let me put you on the charger. I'll see y'all later. Okay girls, here's my look. We got cargos with a little Zara top and some Colt Gaia heels, pop, just color and fun. Now these shoes are stupid as fuck and they're so uncomfortable. So I think I'm gonna take some flip-flops with me just off the strength. Like, bitch, these coming off as soon as I get in the whip. But yeah, this is what I'm wearing, and I'll see y'all when I get back. You know what I've got to do? Like, I'm having one of those moments where I'm over here keeping it a buck with myself. And the buck right now is, bitch, you got some work to do. Like, I have to do some work, not even just the editing thing, but just like in general. Like, money needs to be made. And part of the annoyance is that the way I've been making money, I don't know if I want to keep making it that way. Like, I want to make my money in a creative space, but I want to do more in-person work. Like, I want to work with people. I want to use my hands. I want to get, like, you know what I mean, in the ring. And I'm going to have to pivot. I'm gonna have to, you know, do some work that is similar to the work that I want to do and present it to people like, hey, this is what I can do, and see if they want to work with me. Instead of this thing that I've been doing in my head where I'm like, okay, people who know me should just know that I'm capable of doing this and they should just put me on. Like, that's a little bit of that entitled, you know what I mean? Just a little bit of that entitled, pulling up on a dog. Because no, that's not how it works. It's how it could work, but also I have to be mindful of the fact that people give a fuck about their things, like creatively, things that people are working on, those are their babies. And the risk involved with having people come on just simply because they're your friend, when you grow up, you realize it's not worth the risk. It's like everybody should kind of like do the work to show why they should be involved in this thing. Work should be done because people are working hard to be a part of these teams. So yeah, no one's handing anything out for free, and I gotta just accept that, and I gotta get on, you know? I just gotta get on my damn get on. So yeah, this is the season of pivoting and figuring out how to start doing work that feels more passionate, or that I'm more passionate about, and that just feels good. Like, I don't feel good editing. Y'all know I complain about editing every time I get on this camera. I hate editing, and that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop doing it. I have to edit in order to get these videos out, but I need to create some balance in my life, because right now, work is just this. Work is just this. And I don't just edit on my computer, I also edit on my phone when I have to create content on Instagram. So editing just in general, it's all digital. I don't mind the producing of content. I just am tired of doing it digitally. I'm looking for a new way to do what I do, just different. And man, I love seeing, I know where this could go. Like, I know that I could take it to the top on this YouTube shit. I know that I'm special. Like, you girls have told me time and time again, y'all have lifted me up and validated me in every way, shape, and form, that if I really, like, you know what I mean, got busy with this, that I could be one of the girls who's like one of the top YouTube girls. But I don't know if that's a goal for me. I don't know if that's a goal for me. You know what I mean? If that happened, then it would happen. It would just have to happen. Not because I'm like purposely trying to make it happen. First thing I'm drinking in the morning, lemon water. And if you really want to get freaky, you put a little cap full of ACV in there. Maybe a dash of Himalayan salt. And you drink that. That'll really clear your system out. But we gonna start light. We're trying to start some new practices that feel good for the body. You know what I mean? I have not been drinking a lot of water, and I know that. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing anybody needs to tell me. I know that. All right. I went to a restaurant I'd never been to last night called Number 246. It's an Italian spot over in downtown Decatur, if you're in Atlanta. And it was really good, actually. It was really good. It was tasty. And we had this tiramisu. I said, oh, they really back here cooking. Like, this is fresh. It was good. I said, all right now. Look, all right. I heard you. I already watered my big baby and I spun her around because she's leaning. But I think what I have to do is repot her. See how she leaning? So I thought that this was happening because of the sun. So I faced it away from the window so then it could like naturally move this way towards the sun. But I'm starting to think that it just needs to be repot. Like, I know when I potted this, I didn't pot it super deep. So yeah, I also need to get those cord things where you can like hide the cords. Like, I hate that you can see these cords. Like, it's really not cute. So I went out for a walk and did not take my phone, did not take headphones. Well, obviously I didn't take headphones because I didn't have my phone. But it was just me and this body, and I'm coming home and I already had to show some restraint because I came home and immediately wanted to grab my phone and see if I had any missed calls, missed text messages. And so I made myself at least put my groceries down. I didn't put them up, I put them down. I went and grabbed my camera battery and grabbed the SD card that goes in this camera, set it up, and now I'm gonna look at my phone. Let's see if I have anything. Let's see. Wow, not a one. Guys, that's crazy. No, that's crazy. Dang. Well, and guess what? That's okay, because I love the peace of mind of knowing that I can leave my phone here and not have to worry about anyone, and I mean anyone, contacting me. Love that. Anyway, I did put the vlogs out, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Oh God, the messages that y'all send me, my heart can't take it. Oh Lord Jesus. Tink tink. Yes. I'm sweating. It is hot outside. Like, the way I wish that water was in the fridge and cold. I came home and saw Mama just got her order from Zara. So let's open it. You know when they come in a box like this, you did too much. I'm so excited. Let's hope I love everything. Can we please just like, let's hope. All right. First things first. I did attempt to get some pants. Let's see if they fit. They look like they're gonna fit. These are called mid-rise, full-length, wide leg pants. I wanted this shade of pant. Let's try it on, please hold. These pants feel not fresh. They like the perfect size. All right, so here they go on me. They are wide leg at the bottom. I do love the finish of them. I do still have that little gap in the back, but that's just my life, you know? Shout out to the big booty girls. And they're not horrible. I don't know if I would've went up a size because this is the right size for me. It's just a little tight, and I feel like I don't know how long I'm gonna have in these pants because I just keep getting bigger and bigger, you know what I mean? So I feel like, yeah. I don't hate what they're doing on the butt, but I can't say that I love what they're doing on the butt either. Like, let me be very detailed. So like, just firsthand, it looks like it's doing something, but really it's doing this like buckle thing where it's not quite fitting all over my butt. It like stops fitting right about here, but I still have ass down here. And so it's creating like a little crease right here on my butt, and I don't like that. That looks like ugly to me. And that makes me feel like these are not gonna fit long term. Let's try on the other pair of pants. Oh, I have 3 pants, good God. Why did I order 3 pants? 3 jeans. Okay, well these are like a cute situation. They do that. These are called, I don't know what these are called. I will say this, they all feel like they've been worn before. I don't know what these are called. Also, please note, this is from Zara's huge big sale, so a lot of this stuff was like 40% off, 20 to 40% off. Some stuff even more than that. So like, I didn't buy any of this stuff full price. That's why I felt like, oh, it's okay, because I'm not getting it full price. I don't need to be spending money on man. Let's try these jeans on. If these were one size bigger, I would be happy. But this is technically my size. It's just they're tight, and I don't know how long this is gonna last. Let me see. Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like after one wash, But these are nice. I like what it's doing at the bottom. I like this pocket detail, the like double pocket. But I feel like I told y'all, like, and also it's still doing like the gap thing in the back, but tis life. I told y'all that I don't need to order any more pants that are like loose on the booty. All my pants at this stage in the game need to be tight fitting pants because I have too many loosey booty pants. So I purposely got pants that all were gonna be tight on the butt, but I didn't realize it was gonna be tight everywhere. So yeah, these are these jeans. But again, I do love what it's doing here, like the denim situation, all the way down to the bottom. Okay, next pair of pants. Ooh. These are some wide leg pants. These are a size 38, which is a size 6. And yeah, let's try these on. Okay, these are big as fuck. They're just big as hell. Like, who would want their jeans up this high? I'm not quite understanding that. So these are going back for sure because they're just not a good fit on me. But they're very comfortable. These are way more comfortable. Just, they're comfortable because they're loose, that's why. But yeah, good in theory. I like the stitch going down. I'm not sure why I bought these. I don't remember buying these. Okay, next, I bought this to wear on a trip, like to wear on top of a swimsuit, but also like I can wear this with cargos. I'm gonna try it on. Okay, I've got this denim dress, but it's not denim, it's like silk. Another dress that, oh, my boobs are like poking out me. That's better. Another dress with no slits in it, thank God, over the slits in the dress. I like the back, how deep it goes in the back. Very cute, great, great, great. We love. Okay, and then the last top is just a little cute top like this. Can be worn with jeans, can be worn with cargos, can be worn with anything. Just a nice cute top that I wanted in my options of tops for the summer. The last two things that I got was this like sheer-esque, it's very soft, turtleneck. I think I'm gonna order this in all its colors because I love it. I didn't even try it on, but I know I'm gonna love it. It's just super slinky and it'll be tight to the body, and I love that it's see-through. It's just nice. You know, in the wintertime, it's hard to give sexy when you're wearing all these clothes, and so when I can find a way to implement a little bit of like sexiness into it, then I will. And then this is the last thing that I got from Zara, which I will be wearing with like a bathing suit top and cargos while I am traveling. Let me see if I can order more of those turtlenecks. Let's see if they're still on sale. That'll determine if I'm ordering more, honestly. Okay, but not bad. Taking back, what? 2 or 3 things? 2 things, yeah. Okay, the sale is still going on. Oh, I still have stuff that hasn't come yet. Jewelry. Oh. Oops, I would have been so mad. Oh, well, I still got jewelry on this one. Yeah. So I got these earrings. So cute and huge. I'm gonna try them on right now. Damn, they all bolted down and shit. I don't feel like taking them off. But I'm really into like the big statement earrings right now. I've gotten a few pair. Like I got these. I wore these in Paris. These cute ones. Where's the rest of my stuff? What else am I missing? I'm missing the necklace. I ordered a necklace. I don't know if they know that. Cause something tell me they don't know that. Oh no, yeah, they saying shipment 1 of 2. All right, let's try and order that damn. Yes, I'm still on sale. Okay, so let's get, what color is this? Let's just get the new one. I don't need to get locked into this again. It's pulling me back in to order things. I don't need this, right? I don't need this. No, You don't need this. Get off. I won't even order that turtleneck right now because I really don't need it. Today's been a good day. I spent a lot of time actually on TikTok listening to music with the girls, just reminiscing on some of our favorite tunes. Destiny Fulfilled, Emancipation of Me, Keish Cole, Just Like You. You know the basics. Let's see what this look like. Oh, I have an earring in. Kennedy, come on now. Got me getting Kathy. Don't make my khaki so tender in the night. Over the beach up again tonight. And I got a khaki. Ooh, this is heavy as hell. Girl, not this earring is heavy. But here it go. I don't love it on. I def don't love it on. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I def don't love the fact that it's heavy. I don't do that whole long ass ear hole shit. I don't do that. I don't want it. I don't do it. But you think I'm teasing, but I ain't got no reason. I don't think you can return jewelry either. Like it has to be unworn. And the way I cut up this box, I'm like, bitch, please. All right, yeah, I'm just about to, what do I want to eat? I'm really not in the mood for nothing that's in there. Let me drink that juice. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just chill. It's hot as hell outside, so I'm not gonna make myself do anything. I'm gonna just chill. Yeah, I think I'm gonna catch up on, what's that show? With the girls who were on the soccer team and their plane crashed. I think I'm gonna do that. Yellow birds, yellow jackets. Okay, all right. I'ma have to give it to you tonight. Okay, all right. I'ma have to give it to you tonight. So today is Sunday. I'm going back and forth about whether or not I'm gonna be posting a vlog tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Get your booze out. I don't give a damn. Yeah. Call me what you want. I had to go and get me all of my cleaners today because I'm doing a deep clean in my house and I need to re-up on my stuff. I'm still using plugins. I know it's bad for you. I haven't found the alternative yet. I really haven't done the work of looking for the alternative yet, so there's that. I'm trying a new mouthwash, so I use the dark blue version of this one, and I think that's just for fresh breath. This one is an anti-cavity one. I believe this is the only one that actually has fluoride in it. So I got this because, yeah, I love the anti-cavity of it all. This is the floss that I use. Cheap and easy. While y'all spending all that money on floss, one of them floss brands, like one of the more well-known ones, they have a lawsuit because apparently the wax that they use on the floss was like making people sick or something. It was doing something. So yeah, be careful, be careful. This is the toothpaste I use for the girls who ask me about my teeth and whether or not I whiten them. I don't. This is the toothpaste I use, and I really only been using it for the last, like, I don't know, like 6 months. Before this, I was using Crest and Colgate and all of that. And then, girl, I can't get enough of this damn butter. I never used to buy this butter. I was a country crop hoe. Like, stay with a country crop. That's what I grew up on. That's all I knew. It's just like, oh, if you get butter, you get country crop. Not Land O'Lakes, not nothing else, just country crop. I tried that. Not only does the butter taste better, but it looks better. Like, it's yellow. Like, I feel like they churn that bitch for real. So I will be using that butter from here on out. I'll put these plugins in immediately. I like when my house smells like plugins. I'm one of those ones, like, I like the plug-in smell. And really what I'm saying is I like fresh house smell. Like, I love when the house smells like freshly clean. Love that smell. So let's get these crack-a-lacking. I put one in the hallway just as like you enter in and you smell it immediately. And it also transfers into the living room. Y'all know I have a really big space, so I have to make it work. And while I'm doing all this big space talk, you know I might be moving. I just might be moving. Where did I put the plug for this? Now I'm about to get plugged. Yeah, so I died on, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I might be moving. I've been looking at some places or whatever because my lease is almost up here, and I'm just trying to see if there are other places where I can live and feel comfortable and not spend what I'm spending in rent. This rent, every time I pay it, it feels personal. Like, I take it personal when I pay my rent. Like, I really feel like they're stealing my money. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it takes me a second. Like, I pay my rent purposely on the last day because I feel like y'all not, you know what I mean? Like, bitch, you feel me? Like, I just be too ready. Hold on, let me go plug this in. Okay, now also, I did re-up on detergent. So this is the fragrance that I've been using, Citrus Paradise. But I'm gonna try a new one, Eucalyptus and Lotus Bliss. It doesn't smell horrible. To me, I just like, it needs to smell good if it's gonna smell like anything. And I don't like the fragrance free. Yeah, that smells fine. I don't like the fragrance free detergent. I like my clothes to smell like something. So I'm getting this. They don't use artificial fragrances. So yeah, and it doesn't make my coochie feel a type of way. You know what I mean? Or like make my body break out. But yeah, it labels itself as like plant-based, non-toxic ingredients, all that. But it got some ingredients in here. I can't. Look, I'm seeing xanthan gum. Xanthan gum is in every motherfucking thing. I see that shit everywhere. Still don't know what that is. Wow, you know what? Also, let me say this. Wow, I've had these bulbs from Home Depot for over a year. Easily over a year, probably 2 years at this point. I have never had to replace the bulb. Like, I still have 3 bulbs left in here. There are 4. I have 3 bulbs left. The bulb that I use this for, excuse me, the light fixture that I use this for, I have never had to replace it. That's saying something. So these are those, in case you are ever interested. And it's one of those like bulbs that you would want exposed. Like, it's not a super bright light. It is a low light. And I use this over my vanity area at night. Oh, another thing that I got is a damn Swiffer, because I want to Swiffer my kitchen. I've never like mopped this area and it's looking gross to me now. So I'm Swiffering it because enough is enough. So yeah, I'm gonna Swiffer. I was holding off because I didn't know what I should be cleaning this type of floor with because it's like cement. But fuck it, let's just turn up. What else? So it's Sunday. I do need to go to Whole Foods, so I'm gonna do that before I start anything. And I'll see y'all. I will see y'all when I get back from my walk. Going down on town. I'm going down on town. Fia. Enough is enough already. I need my damn chapstick. Hold on. All right, girls. Yeah. Take over videos. They's on the line. Yeah. Okay. Dang, I should have washed this brush some more. I ain't even pay attention to it. Oh, no. I did my makeup. I was about to say, I just washed my brushes and I'm like, why is this dirty? But it's because I used it the other day. Never mind. As you can see, everything else is clean. Okay, so, you know, I really had an epiphany about men coming back. So we can get into that, I guess. Because what I didn't talk about at all really was the dating that I did while I was out there, how I did it, who I saw. And y'all know I ain't sharing who I saw, but I could tell you a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So before I got to London, I put Hinge back on my phone. Yeah, I did it. I put Hinge back on my phone because I was on Hinge in New York briefly, went on a few dates, met a few men. They was cute, some were cool. It was whatever, you know what I mean? It was honestly just a resource to meet guys who I felt like I was not meeting because I don't go out like that. So it was just like, look, I'm just doing what I gotta do based on how I move. If you're a girl who's outside for real, and like you be real social and you be doing the nightlife and stuff, I don't see the need to like have a dating app on your phone. You're outside. Just, you know, start talking to guys, meet them. I don't think I'm gonna do a full face today. I was doing a full face just to talk to y'all. I really don't want to do one. I want to leave this beard out. Let me see. I'm gonna do like a half full face and see how we feel. So, pop, downloaded the app on my phone. Immediately, I was like, you know what I mean? Like, what going? Yeah, what going? And so, yeah, off top, I had like connected with a few people and decided like, yo, I'm gonna see what's going on when I get out there type shit. And I did, right? Now here is what I picked up on, right? I'm the type of girl, and this is just me, but I'm the type of girl when I'm talking to body, when I'm talking to somebody, I am really trying to figure out, and when I say talking to somebody, I mean talking to a man. I'm really trying to figure out, I got a few mustache hairs I can pluck. I'm trying to figure out if this is a person who's looking for the same thing I'm looking for. Period. Is this person interested in a relationship right now? Are they looking for a relationship, point blank period? What kind of relationship do I think they want? Do I think this person is capable of providing me with the type of relationship I want? And these are first date thoughts, because if I can't see that in this person, there's no point in me going on dates with them. Because my purpose for dating is like to see if I connect with somebody and see if I want to take it further. I'm not really like, it's not super casual for me. Some people are like casually dating and like they don't care what happens. I care about what happens. Let me get these in the middle. I think it's time for me to upgrade the upper leg. These hairs is getting out of control. Okay, so I wish I had better lighting, but whatever. So the guy that one of the guys that I was hanging out with when I was in London had really presented himself to be a guy who was like looking for something serious. Believe it or not, he actually had DM'd me like a year ago. So when we connected on the app, he already knew who I was, and he brought it up and he said it like, yo, I don't know how you feel about this, but I did try to hit you up on Instagram before. I don't know if that makes it weird, blah, blah, blah. And it didn't. I was like, look, I went to go and see if I responded to him, because if I responded, that means I thought he was kind of cute. And I did respond to him on Instagram. So I was like, okay, so I clearly thought you were kind of cute. And yeah, like, but I don't, the DM stuff, like, a guy can't really holler at me via DM. Like, you could casually flirt, but I'm not really gonna give you a lot of play in the DM, because I need more. I need you gotta be vetted if we gonna do the DM thing. Somebody has to vouch for you. That's the only way that works. So, you know, before I got to London, we had talked about hanging out and spending time together, and which we did. But, so one of the guys I met via the app, the other guy actually, he just pulled up on me while I was out with my friend shopping one day. And you know, I like pull up energy. I like when a man is just like, yo, what's up? Like, I like that. Like, it just reminds me of a time like when people used to actually try to holler at you. Like, those days have not been frequent. So when a guy actually just comes up to me and tries to talk to me, he's not being weird and saying lame, weird shit, it's just like, nice. That's how he got my number. Now, only one of them I'm still talking to. And what happened was, I just think that men right now, a lot of men, they don't care about dating right now. They don't care about relationships right now. They do not value the making of a relationship, to getting to know you. I just think that that's the season of men right now. Obviously, that's not every man, but I think if I were to generalize it, I do think there are a majority of men that would rather casually date and not be held responsible for our feelings or being held accountable for the way that they treat us. Like, there are more men that are like that than there are men who are like, I want to get into a relationship. I want a woman to hold me accountable. I want to be responsible for the way that I'm treating a woman. Like, I don't think I've ever heard a man even say those words ever, actually. But yeah, so I think what I had just had to come to terms with is that really, no matter where you are, girl, no matter what part of the globe you on, socially, I feel like what's happening in the dating world is happening everywhere. And if you are looking for a relationship, get in line. We all trying to figure it out. And we all out here looking. Okay, this is me just putting on the translucent powder. I'm just using this brush because it's sitting right here. Y'all know I like to use the pad thing, but none of them are clean, so it's like, I'll just use this. Okay, so all of that is dried down. So that's how I feel about like relationship. Also, this video is all over the place, but it is what it is. That's how I feel about romance right now. I feel like right now I have to be mindful of like, everybody is not looking for what I'm looking for right now. And they may not come out and say it. Most likely they're not gonna see this is why I don't like this. That damn got to be gets crusty. Anyway, yeah, they may not even come out and say it. They may present themselves as like the type of person who does want what you want, which makes it even more frustrating, because it's like, don't make me feel like I've been making this shit up in my head. Like, I have not been sitting here doing this by myself. Like, there was yeah. So it's like a lot of that too, of just like coming to terms that people are just gonna say whatever for the moment, but they really don't know what they want. So I came back not feeling any less hopeful. I feel more educated in the sense that this shit is a global issue. It is not specific to the States. It is everywhere. I think that what's lost is that special thing and that like craving for love. Don't see a lot of people looking for love. I also don't hear a lot of people talking about wanting love, like even in our music or in media, like, and we have to, I was just having a conversation with friends about this, talking about how that matters, like what's being spoken about in music. It matters. It influences the way people interact and the way that they think, especially nowadays when people have lost all will to think for themselves, dress for themselves, have a personality for themselves. Like, people are dead just being other people. And it's scary to watch, and it's even more, and it's scary to know that like, this is really what it is. Because even after you peep it and you're aware, it's like, okay, so now you know. What you gonna do with that? Just know? You can't change nothing for real. You just have to be more aware and mindful that it exists and hope that you attract people who are not on that shit. So that's where I am these days, girl. I'm just trying to have people around me who I think genuinely care about who's around them, romantically, platonically, whatever. I want to be around people who value the company they keep, who care about what they're putting into their body, who care about how they're living their lives, like who care. I want to be around people who care. And that's not a lot of people. That's not a lot of people. A lot of people just don't give a fuck. And I've learned that so many times over and over, that people really don't care. They care about, let me try this new lip pencil. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it just looks like my actual lip line, which I'm not mad at that. It's a little gray. Hello? Yeah, it's a little gray, but all right. So we've got a lip on. Let's do a little bit of blush. I'm gonna use not this brush, but this brush, my ultimate blending brush I love for blush. I'm actually gonna go in with a lighter blush. Let's do Petal. All right, Petal. Pretty. Pretty. Nice. Ooh, there's something. Pretty. Pretty. So that's Petal. I like Petal. Pretty. Nice. Okay, now let me just go in clean brush and just kind of like blush I use, excuse me. This is the brush that I used for the Laura Mercier setting. I'm gonna put a little bit in this pressed powder from MAC and just give myself a little bit of powder right here in this area. Fine with me. Now mascara. Yeah, like, shit. I think it look good. I think it look good. A little bit of mascara. How do I feel being back from Europe? I feel great. I feel affirmed in the sense of like, yet again, I gave myself something I said I wanted, something I said I wanted to see and do. I did it, which makes me feel like I can do other things I say I want to do. It just kind of like creates a trickle effect, especially when it's something I like dreamed about. Like, I've always dreamed about seeing the Eiffel Tower, and like I saw it a million times while I was there, to the point where it started to feel like I know the Eiffel Tower now. Like, I know this neighborhood. Did I come back feeling like fired up and encouraged and like, oh, now it's time to get to work? No. That worker bee shit ain't really ever been me, for real, for real. Shoot, I got a lot of cleaning up to do on my eyelid. This is ridiculous. I don't even want to talk. Like, how did, like, okay. All right, hold on. Let me go and get a something to wipe that off with. BRB. Okay. Did I come back feeling like a brand new bitch? In some ways, yes. I feel like I know myself better, like as a woman. I feel like I know who I am as a woman. I understand my needs and wants more, and I'll be able to honor myself with that moving forward. Like, I'll be able to provide myself with those things moving forward. Like, on a small level, I know that I need to be staying someplace that feels comfortable to me no matter what the price is. I need that. I can't do anything other than that. I learned that about myself. I'm no longer in that phase of like let me try and like spare some change. Let me try to save some money if I can't. Obviously, if I can find accommodations that are not super costly, but still make sure that I'm comfortable, I'm gonna do that. But I'm not about to put my comfort on the line to try to save money. So that's one element, that's one side of it. The other side is like, I know who I am as a woman, just in terms of like, you know, again, in my relationships with men and like how I want to build them. I know that the lesson that I learned in those experiences, and not even a lesson, but just like one of the highlighted points for me was just that I am looking for someone who's just as committed to creating solutions as I am. And not even just creating solutions, but like creating peace and creating fun and creating like that feeling of like we're both trying our best. That is needed for me, and that is highly appreciated. And I feel like you either got it or you don't. And what I know about myself is I'm looking for someone who's naturally interested in creating an experience for me in the same way that I'm naturally interested in creating an experience for them. And so I'd say for years I've been in my right mind in terms of like having discernment when it comes to men. I haven't been in like a situation where I'm like down bad about a nigga. Like, it ain't been that for a very long time, and it's because I don't play about knowing what works and what doesn't work for me. Like, if I know somebody has some characteristics that remind me of an experience I already had that was not healthy for me or didn't work, I'm not about to do that again. And so when I meet men, no matter where they're from, if they show me any signs of some shit that ain't good for me, I can wipe my hands with it and go in the other direction. Also, I'm good for like just being friends with niggas. Like, we ain't got to be romantic. We could be cool. A lot of people be missing out on friendships because they assume that this interaction they're having with this person has to be flirtatious or has to lead to something outside of just being friends. Let's actually just be friends. Like, we don't know where this can go, but I know I wanted to start in the friendship aisle. Like, let's start with friendship. That ain't never hurt nobody. I feel, oh, like I forgot my moles. That's what I feel like. Yeah, huh? What? Oh, so, well, okay. Did I want to put a lip on? What is this? Muse. Let me get to it. I also learned that not everybody is being honest with themselves. Like, you know, it's just like, and this is not just specific to men or like romantic situations, but like if a person's not holding themselves accountable, what makes you think that you can hold them accountable? Like what makes you think that when you're trying to hold them accountable that they're gonna actually be able to like receive that? And like they don't practice accountability at all. So like that's another red flag for me when it comes to like relationship building, whether it be friendship or romantic. Like if you are a person who, if you're constantly giving yourself a way out of being held accountable, you know what I'm saying? Then that's just what that is. And that type of individual, you know, that relationship can only go so far with me because you're not being honest and you're not responsible and you're not a person who is going to fix something. You know what I mean? You're not even reflective enough to see that there is an area that needs to be fixed. You know what I mean? You see it as another opportunity for you to be like, oh, well, you know what? It's okay. And it's like, no, actually it's not okay. You know what I mean? Like, actually it's not. Actually, you need to do this, this, and this, because this isn't okay. Anyway, I think I might take me on a little walk. Oh, I need to pay my damn rent. I'm gonna do that shit now. Good morning, girlfriends. Number one, I think my uterus hates me. Number two, I bought some furniture yesterday and we're gonna pick it up today. This was a unexpected buy. I was not in the, what was I about to say? Oh, it was an unexpected purchase. I was not in the market for furniture and I'm actually on a budget right now. Budget. Anyway, yeah, I'm not really supposed to be spending money like that. Like I'm trying to be more mindful of what I'm spending my money on right now. But it was one of the ones where it was like, I can't pass this up. So I'll show you when I get there. What it is I'm changing this TV stand out for something that I found at Home Goods that I felt like this is a good find. So I'm buying it. So I bought it and my friend is gonna take me to go and pick it up because the delivery costs were crazy. So like, Home Goods has a delivery service that you can use, but it was $100. I'm like, bitch, $100, please. And then I was gonna do TaskRabbit, but TaskRabbit, I be feeling a little like, about random men knowing where I live at. Like, I'm sorry, but call it superstition, call it what you want, but people are dying out here from weirdos. And a serial killer or a crazy man, he would take a job like a TaskRabbit where he could get in your house or know your address. Like, that's the kind of job he would take. That's the kind of job he would have. Anyway, not saying that they serial killers, but my point is that you don't know. So if I can avoid having a stranger in my home, then I'm going to avoid that at all costs. So my friend offered to take me and pick me up to go and do that. So I'm doing that. What else? Yeah, that's it. Okay, bye. Guys, it's here. Okay, now, gotta put that there. Hold on. Special guest today. My sweet nephew. Oh my goodness. Give it up for Jamal, ladies and gentlemen. Ah! Ah! you a towel, okay? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Never underestimate the grip of a baby. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, your grip. You have a strong grip. You have muscles. You have muscles, sweet boy. This is my cousin's baby. Technically, he's not my nephew, but I'm so much older than him. He ain't about to be referring to me as Cousin Ken. I'm Auntie Ken, right? I'm Auntie Ken. I'm Auntie Ken. Is that right? Auntie Ken, Auntie Ken, Auntie Ken. Lift you up. Girl, I was just in here talking about how when I was in London, there was a moment where I had got on this man's big black bag. Yeah, 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 I did it. I did it. Yeah, that's one thing about me, girl. Yes, I care about a UVC, but I also care about a big black bag. Like, I like a man with big, broad shoulders. This B, that's like, So, yeah, girl, I got hyped up on his bed. And yeah, he carried me because I was tired of walking. And that's one thing about it. I'm talking to a man, I gotta get on his back so I can see what it feels like. So I can see, like, am I comfortable up here? Like, what does it look like from his vantage point? You know what I mean? I'm trying to get a bird's eye view. So yeah, got on his back and it was nice. It was real nice. And I'd do it again. But I got a new back to get up on. So I'll be doing that real soon. And that's the thing about me. I ain't tied to no back. I'm getting on the back that's in front of me. Okay, so what am I doing today? I'm washing my hair today. Clearly, I look crazy. Washing my hair, possibly going on a lunch date with a friend, but I haven't hit him up yet because I don't want him to be like, oh, you good for 12? And it's fucking 11:30 right now. No, I'm not good for 12, bitch. I'm not leaving this house till around 2. So also, cause I'm really trying to do my makeup really pretty. Like I feel like I have been really uninspired with my makeup, with my hair, with my clothes. Some of my clothes, like I actually been feeling a little bit better about my clothes, but just like overall, just been feeling like things aren't lined up. Also work shit, like that's kind of been having me down a little bit. Ooh, do I have a little bit of an update for you? So, remember how, sorry, T to be told, bye. Ooh, when I tell you it's hot outside, it's hot outside. Me having makeup on right now is criminal. New flowers, cause these, they're saying bye-bye. Got some eggs. I will be getting my eggs from Trader Joe's from now on, even though, aren't these the ones they said might got a little hair on them? I know y'all saw that video on TikTok where the girl cracked the egg open and something alive was in it. I'm doing what I gotta do, okay? You don't have to do this. That's just what I wanted to do. Ooh, yes. The eggs are sweating. It is hot out there. Like, truly. Atlanta in the heat, people be like, yeah, but you know, it ain't humid. Huh? You must not have never been down here before. Especially these like last few days. Like this summer, it's been a very rainy summer where like it rains at some point throughout the day. It doesn't stay raining and it doesn't stay cloudy. It just will randomly have rain in the forecast for some reason. But yeah, this rain on top of the heat has been very much muggy and gross. I don't want to have to do any errands tomorrow, so I'm trying to rush and do them tonight. I just feel like, yeah, I just don't want to do it tomorrow. I don't know what my plan is for tomorrow, but I don't want to run my errands tomorrow. Fresh flowers. There we go. Ooh. other things I got, I'm trying to keep a fruit in the house. So like, you know, I've been doing cherries and strawberries. These are some grapes, and then the butternut squash pasta. Okay, I'll see y'all when I get back. Bye. I was over here doing what felt like a Hawaiian tribal dance and got inspired. For those of you who don't know, this is 23andMe. And if there's one thing about it, I already know. Okay, I already know what some of y'all saying. Half of y'all saying, bitch, don't take that shit. They hold your DNA for 10 years, bitch. I'm also in that same group. We be telling people, because they hold on to DNA for 10 years. Been there, did that, said that. Said that so much that when I got this in 2020, I let it sit and expire because I was too afraid to take it. This is literally from 2020 and it expired in October of 2020. So this, let me make sure this ain't expired. Okay, yeah, this expired. So I must have got that like 2019 then. This, and I didn't pay for it. I didn't pay for either. Let me make that clear. I didn't pay for that. Also, I just redacted. So I feel like I'm looking how I'm looking, I'm talking how I'm talking. Let's find out where I come from. Let's find out where I come from. And I hope it's giving that and not, oh, queen of liberty. Like, girl, please give me something tribal. Now, like I said, I've been avoiding taking something like this. This is not like, but I just feel like, let's just do it. Oh, not them giving you a warm welcome before they take you for all you got. Okay, so looks like some kind of pamphlet I got here. And then we have the kit. Ooh, I'm scared. It's getting biological in here. I'm getting scared. It's giving science right now. It's got stuff. Okay, so, ooh, it's giving hospital. All right, well, let's read what this pamphlet says and what all is required, okay? The test is intended to provide users with their genetic information to inform lifestyle decisions and conversations with their doctors and other healthcare professionals. I never knew what their mission was besides people figuring out what their ancestry is. And so that is another cool like angle, which is essentially like, we want to connect you with family so then you know if there's some shit that runs in your family health-wise that you should be mindful of. I like that. Hold on, listen to the mixing. Wait. Ew, how much? I'm sorry. Thinking about having to spit into this thing and fill it all the way up. That's literally making me gag. Gross. Okay, I gotta save this box because, yeah, the box is already labeled for you to ship it and get your results, which is also very fucking smart. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for 30 days before I do this, but I'm definitely doing it. I wonder how quickly you get results. That it didn't say how quickly you'll get the results, but I wonder how quickly it is. It's a nigga on my line and he low-key kind of fine and I might give him some time. Pop. Yeah, and that's the thing about me, sweets. I'm never without. Well, that's not true, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm happy to be with right now. So, that's that. Anything else? Oh, well, I don't know, just like the biggest thing, which is, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. It's like, I know, but I don't know. Like, what I know is not what I'm doing. So I have this like inner conflict. Hold on, it's 11:11 and I've been catching it every night. So I will be making thy wish. Excuse me, Lord. Okay, so yeah, it's just like I want the things, the things that I want to do in my life, I'm not actually doing. And I have been a bit like all over the place because I'm a bit uncertain about how to get started. I'm definitely in a pivot, like a pivotal, you know, stage right now where the choices that I make affect tomorrow. And so And that's literally, it's day by day. Like what I do today affects tomorrow. You know, today, while I would have loved to edit, I was watching my nephew and I really could not balance the two because I literally had to have him, you know what I mean, on my hip. That's why, shout out to the single mothers because, bitch, please. The way I could never, and that's one thing I know about me. I know I could never. So this little diddly is what I like to call self-sabotage. Hey, hey! Like, I know that this is not contributing to the itsy bitsy waist that I like to have by the end of the year. But also I bought it, so it's like, you need to eat it. It's so, so good. I'm eating it this way because I want to. I just damn want to. And I told her that. Yeah. What was I saying? Can't even think. Too good. I'm not gonna lie. Too good. The brownie part is like a really brownie. And this coffee ice cream, bitch, fuck Starbucks. Yes, it's really good. Yeah, my plan is, my plan is after July, I'm not doing any processed sugars. And I say processed sugars because I know there's sugars in fruit, and I'm still eating fruit. Like I gotta get it some kind of way, you know what I mean? I'm eating fruit, I'm drinking juices. So just not gonna be eating ice cream and desserts and shit. Like, the brownie part is what gets me. It's the brownie part. You've got to try these. They're dangerous. Ain't nothing wrong with a little danger.